Hey guys, long time no see. So today I am gonna show you guys my latest book haul. I'm very excited about it. I've been collecting for a few months again, and yeah, let's just have a look to see what we found. So 9.5 times out of 10, it's at the thrift store that I get my books, and I believe that is true for the entire book haul this time around. So I'm gonna start with Great Artists, a treasury of paintings by the masters. So I wouldn't mind like doing some twists on famous paintings from history. And so instead of always going to the internet for stuff, and nowadays with AI, it's hard to know what you can trust on the internet. So for now, I'm gonna go with some old art gallery kind of books and look through them and see if any in particular speak to me. And I don't know how I intend to recreate them. Like if you can see, maybe you can't, I'm not really sure. But above me I have a gallery of famous paintings that I've repainted in very simplistic color scheme and also painting style. So I wanted it to be that way, to kind of like be a collection in and of itself, and I've really liked it. It's been up for a few years now, that my little gallery here. I do have a video where I painted these, so I can maybe link that down below. So yeah, I'm not really sure which direction I will take this, but I wanted to have a book like this. The next one is a Lord of the Rings. This is an EA Games book. I just like to collect anything Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, even if it's movie content. And this is gaming content. So I've actually never played a game, a Lord of the Rings game. I don't even think I've played like a Lord of the Rings board game or card game. But I'm really excited. If you guys don't know, there is a new open world Middle-earth game coming out. There's no release date yet. I had heard at one point 2027, but it might be 2028 or beyond yet. But I'm really excited for that. I don't even have a gaming console, so when that game comes out, I'm gonna have to buy a gaming console because I really want to play that. I really love open world games, and then of course Middle Earth is like, oh, perfection. So I'm really, really excited about that. Anyway, here's the book that I got for, I don't even know if this is like a computer game. Oh no, there we go. Nintendo, GameCube, PC, PlayStation 2, computer, entertainment system, Xbox. Okay. Let me know if you guys have played this game. I ended up finding the entire Theodore Boone by John Grisham, the entire set. So this is a middle grade crime, mystery maybe, I would say. Oh goodness. This box was definitely meant for these books. So the box is not in great shape. Like, it's been taped up and everything. And that's fine. This isn't meant to be a collector piece, but these are the books, and I've never actually seen this cover style. So anywho, this is a good middle grade mystery series. Okay, there we go. Next up, I found The Traitor's Game by Jennifer A. Nielsen. I really like this series a lot, and I found it in hardcover at the thrift store, so that was pretty sweet. I would like to get the whole series, but I mean, let's just start with whatever we can find, right? So this is young adult, I would say, mystery. If you guys were watching my May birthday vlogs, you'll have seen that I finally found North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. I've been looking for this book at the thrift stores and secondhand bookstores for literal years, and I finally found an edition. So now I'm jazzed to read this one. I ended up finding two more in this series by Anne Elizabeth Stengel. The series is Tales of Goldstone Wood. I actually have a handful of this series already, but I didn't have these two books, and I feel like this is maybe a little bit of an obscure series, so it's not that I expect to find it at the thrift store. So when you do, I snag them up for sure. So I have 2 more from that series, which I haven't even started yet, but I have a good feeling about it. I hope that's good. Next up, I found a Melanie Cellier, still don't know. And again, Melanie Cellier is impossible to find at thrift stores. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen one of her books at the thrift store. So definitely grab that one, and I've never read this one. I found Dead End by Nancy Mell. This is a series that I have read, but I don't own. So this is book 3 in the trilogy, and now I own this one. Also, The Weed That Strings the Hangman's Back by Alan Bradley. This is a Flavia de Luce series, and I really like this series. I believe I've finished it, and so I'm slowly collecting them as I find them at thrift stores. And this is, again, upper middle grade mystery. This one was so interesting, guys. So this is Chivalrous by Dina L. Sleeman. So this is actually book 2, and the first book is Dauntless. And I've been wanting to read Dauntless. I have it on my bookshelf, and I'd never heard about it. I've since heard about it from Melanie, and I can link her channel down below, but never heard about it otherwise, and I never knew that there was a sequel. So I saw this and I was like, wait, what? A sequel to the book that I have good feelings about? Hopefully I like it. So I bought this, and I'm excited because I didn't know it existed. Only a handful more. I have this really old book called Antique Household Gadgets and Appliances. I'm not sure if I will be using this one for ephemera and collage. I think I probably will. It was published in 1977. So yeah, that makes it like 50, almost 49 years old. And I just think it's really cute. But I really like the illustrations on the inside too. What a pretty, like, mint kind of color. Because the illustrations would work perfectly for my collage style. Like, so cool. So we will see. We will see. I would never cut into this book if I could only find like one image to collage with. That would be a waste to me. So I'm gonna have to have a look through this and make sure that there's a proper amount of images that I would use before I start cutting into it. And I feel like there is. But it is sometimes hard to cut up an old book, but also I am putting it to use still, just in a different way. I found one of the Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley books. Now, I don't collect the Mary-Kate and Ashley books, but for whatever reason, I don't remember the day that I picked this up, but I guess this one was calling to me. I probably bought it in May during my childhood vlogs, I'm thinking, maybe, because it would have been on my mind. But yeah, I don't know. I have this one anyway. Only 3 more. So, okay, I went shopping with my niece the one day, and she actually found this one, and I gasped. And she's like, what, do you want this one? And I was like, wait, you picked it up. If you want it, you take it. You found it. And she's like, no, I was just looking at it. Here, you can have it. And I was like, oh, you're so sweet. So I got The Sword and the Stone by T.H. White. Now, the significance of this is I absolutely love this book, especially in audiobook format. So when I had gone online to like search for The Sword and the Stone, I couldn't really find a book about it. Like, I know it is a book, but I couldn't really find the book because it seems to always come in a compilation. It's buried down there, I don't want to get it. The Once and Future King. So that's the full Arthur story. And The Sword and the Stone is just the very beginning. So I ended up buying the Once and Future King because I kind of thought that was the only thing that was available. And so when she found this, I was like, wait. And it's by T.H. White, so I know it's the same story, but it's The Sword and the Stone on its own, which is fantastic because I actually haven't read the entire Once and Future King. So I'd rather have this on my favorite shelf than the Once and Future King until I complete the full story, because I don't know if the whole story will make it onto my favorite shelf, you know? But I do know that the story has made it onto my favorite shelf. I don't know if that's a little bit too long-winded. Hopefully you guys followed me with that, but I'm happy to have it. The second last one is this so old edition. Look how big it is. So old. It's Andersen's Fairy Tales, and I bought it because of the age. And sometimes these books just shout out to me because of the age of them. And it's not that I like plan to start a resale shop or anything with like old books. Like, that's not at all where I'm going with this. But I just feel like it's fun to have little books like this that are potentially valuable, just to have, not to sell, but just to have. And yeah, I like that. So where do we find a publication date? So this edition contains a selection from the prose tales written by H.C. Andersen between 1835 and 1872. But when was this book published? It's so delicate and brittle, guys. Like, so I can't find a date. Does anyone know how to date old books? Like, how would I know what date this was published if those are the only two dates provided? Oh wait, I missed a page. Still no dates. Okay. If those are the only two dates provided in the entire book, which is when the story itself was written, not necessarily this edition. So if you guys know how to date books, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know how old this book is. But it's really, really cool. And lastly, this is more of a irrelevant probably for booktube, but I found this notebook and it's in pretty good condition. It has a pen holder, it has a strap to hold it together. And the reason I bought this, it's cute because there are two little pictures that someone has scribbled on. Two or a few little pictures that I'm guessing a kid, aw, happy Father's Day, that's cute, has scribbled on. So I'm gonna just rip those out. But otherwise it's just a lined notebook, and I want this to become my lovely day online shop, like bookkeeping book. So I really like this color. I wanted a book that had a pen holder so I didn't have to like go searching for my pen all the time, which is so annoying. So yeah, that's just what that's gonna be, and I'm happy to have that. And if you're interested, I'm always adding new things to the shop. Keep a lookout because I'm getting new stickers in, guys. I have a handful of new products to show you guys. So yeah, for sure, definitely follow me on Instagram where you can contact me for orders. You can also like email me, and if you know my cell phone number, you can text me. And yeah, I can get those. It's mostly stickers, but I do have other projects coming out hopefully soon. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, back to the book haul. This is my book haul. I'm really happy about it. I liked some of the books already. Like, I've already read and liked this one and this one and this one and this one. And so I really like picking up books that I know I love already. But then there are a handful, you know, like this Anne Elizabeth Stengel and this Chivalrous and North and South, like ones that I've been excited about for a while and happen to find. It's the ones where like you go shopping at the thrift store and you pick something up that you never heard of and you read it and you're like, okay, maybe I'll try that. Those are the ones that have like a little bit like a lower excitement level to them. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling once again. It has been a while since I've been able to do a sit down bookish video, and it feels so good. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think of any of my books. Have you read them? Do you recommend them? Are you interested in reading them? I don't know. Words are not working for me today. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye!